Welcome to Think Better. My name is Joseph, and I'm so glad you're here because today's video is a game changer. Have you ever wondered why life sometimes feels like a hamster wheel, running endlessly but getting nowhere? We all have habits that we acquire without knowing it, and that silently sabotage our happiness, health, and success. They may seem small or harmless, but over time, they can become an invisible anchor that weighs us down. Let me tell you a quick personal story. A few years ago, I hit rock bottom, not because of a dramatic event, but because of countless small, seemingly insignificant decisions that I couldn't let go of. Checking my phone first thing in the morning when I woke up, not training, not eating well, procrastinating on important tasks. Sound familiar? These behaviors escalated into stress and anxiety, health problems, and a feeling of being trapped. That's when I realized I couldn't take it anymore, and I really had to do something to change my life. In today's video, we're going to tackle 30 habits that could be ruining your life, just as they were ruining mine. At the end, you'll not only recognize these destructive patterns, but you'll also learn practical tips for replacing them. Believe me, it's not about a quick fix or an overnight change. It's about planting seeds of transformation that will make you a better person, one habit at a time. So grab a notebook, because this will be a journey of self-knowledge, reflection, and practical advice. Are you ready? Let's go. Habit number 1, postpone the alarm clock. Shorter sleeps interrupt your natural sleep cycle, leaving you more tired and dizzy throughout the day. Studies show that fragmented sleep can decrease productivity and have a negative impact on your mood. Solution: set your alarm across the room. This forces you to get out of bed to turn it off, helping you to wake up more fully. Personally, I've started putting a glass of water next to my alarm. Drinking it as soon as I wake up gives me an instant energy boost. Habit number 2, negative self-talk. Constantly telling yourself, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't do this," reinforces a system of limiting beliefs. Research by the Mayo Clinic links negative self-talk to increased stress and decreased motivation. Solution: start with small changes in mindset. Replace "I'm failing" with "I'm learning." Write positive affirmations on Post-its and put them where you'll see them every day. Personally, I have one on my mirror that says, "You're doing better than you think." Habit number 3, social media overload. The average person spends more than 2 hours a day on social media. That's more than 30 days a year, and it can lead to comparison, anxiety, and reduced focus. Solution: set app timers or use features like focus mode on your phone. Start with just 30 minutes a day of intentional use. I replaced my morning Instagram habit with reading the news or keeping a diary. I got my mornings back. Habit number 4, skipping breakfast. Skipping breakfast often leads to lack of energy, lack of concentration, and overeating later in the day. A study by the American Heart Association found that those who eat breakfast have lower rates of obesity and heart disease. Solution: prepare simple, balanced options in advance, such as oatmeal or fruit smoothies. My preference is a boiled egg and a banana. It's simple, but it keeps me going until lunch. Habit number 5, multitasking. Multitasking divides your attention, leading to errors and reduced efficiency. Research from Stanford University shows that people who multitask often have difficulties with memory and concentration. Solution: use the Pomodoro technique. Concentrate on one task for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. When I started single tasking, I realized how much faster I could complete projects with fewer mistakes. Habit number 6, neglecting physical activity. A sedentary lifestyle increases the risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and back problems. According to the WHO, adults should get at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise every week. Solution: find ways to get moving every day. If the gym seems intimidating, try walking, stretching, or dancing at home. I started with 10-minute walks after meals, which also helped my digestion and mood. Habit number 7, thinking too much about decisions. Thinking too much creates mental paralysis, delaying action and causing unnecessary stress. Psychologists call it analysis paralysis. Solution: use the 2-minute rule. If a decision can be made in less than 2 minutes, make it immediately. For bigger decisions, set a deadline. I use a diary to weigh up pros and cons quickly, instead of getting into endless what-ifs. Habit number 8, spending without a budget. Living paycheck to paycheck creates financial stress and limits your future options. CNBC reports that 63% of Americans don't have enough savings to cover a $500 emergency. Solution: create a simple budget using apps like Mint or YNAB. I started tracking small expenses such as coffee and subscriptions to apps or streaming platforms, which helped me cut down on unnecessary expenses and save for things I really value. Habit number 9, avoiding difficult conversations. Repressing feelings can lead to resentment and misunderstandings. Lack of communication erodes trust in relationships over time. Solution: use I statements to express feelings without blame. For example, I feel hurt when, instead of you always. I found that practicing with a friend helped me handle difficult conversations with more confidence. After a few months, I no longer have problems with difficult conversations. Habit number 10, eating too late. Eating close to bedtime disrupts digestion and sleep. Studies show that it can also contribute to weight gain and acid reflux. Solution: set a time limit for eating, preferably 2-3 hours before bedtime. If you feel hungry late at night, opt for light snacks such as fruit or yogurt. I replaced my midnight potato chips with herbal tea. It did wonders for the quality of my sleep and the next day. Habit 11, procrastination. Constantly delaying tasks leads to stress, missed opportunities, and a diminished sense of accomplishment. A study in psychological science found that procrastinators experience higher levels of guilt and anxiety. Solution: break tasks into smaller steps and tackle the easiest one first. This creates momentum. I use the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do, I handle it immediately. Habit 12, comparing yourself to others. Comparison breeds jealousy, insecurity, and dissatisfaction. Social media amplifies this by showcasing only the highlights of other people's lives. Solution: limit your time on social media and focus on your personal progress. Keep a gratitude journal where you list your achievements, big or small. I remind myself, I'm only competing with the person I was yesterday. Habit 13, saying yes to everything. Overcommitting leaves little time for rest, self-care, and priorities. This can lead to burnout and resentment. Solution: practice saying no politely but firmly. I started saying, let me check my schedule and get back to you, giving myself time to evaluate if it aligns with my goals. Habit 14, holding grudges. Resentment keeps you emotionally stuck and can even harm your physical health. Studies show that forgiveness lowers blood pressure and reduces stress. Solution: write a letter to the person you're angry with. No need to send it. This helped me process emotions and move past old hurts. Habit 15, not drinking enough water. Dehydration causes fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. About 75% of people don't drink enough water daily. Solution: carry a reusable water bottle and set reminders to drink. Adding a slice of lemon or cucumber made water more appealing for me, helping me meet my daily goal. Habit 16, staying in toxic relationships. Toxic relationships drain your energy and self-esteem. They also prevent you from forming healthy, supportive connections. Solution: identify red flags like manipulation or constant criticism. Seek support from a trusted friend or therapist. When I ended a toxic friendship, I felt immediate relief and freedom. Habit 17, eating too many processed foods. Highly processed foods are linked to weight gain, heart disease, and fatigue. They're often loaded with sugar and unhealthy fats. Solution: replace processed snacks with whole foods like fruits, nuts, and yogurt. Meal prepping on Sundays made it easier for me to eat healthier during the week. Habit 18, avoiding responsibilities. Dodging responsibility stunts personal growth and damages relationships. It often leaves unresolved issues hanging over you. Solution: acknowledge your mistakes and focus on solutions. I started using a simple mantra: what's my part in this situation? It shifted my mindset from blame to action. Habit 19. Neglecting sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to obesity, memory issues, and a weakened immune system. Experts recommend 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Solution: establish a bedtime routine, like dimming lights and avoiding screens an hour before bed. Switching to audiobooks at night instead of screen time helped me relax more effectively. Habit 20. Impulse shopping. Splurging on unnecessary items drains your finances and creates clutter. Studies show that impulse buyers often regret their purchases shortly after. Solution: use the 24-hour rule. Wait a day before making non-essential purchases. I've saved hundreds of dollars by asking myself, do I really need this or just want it right now? Habit 21. Overthinking the past. Constantly replaying past mistakes keeps you stuck in regret and prevents you from moving forward. Psychologists say rumination is a major contributor to anxiety and depression. Solution: practice mindfulness and focus on the present. Journaling helped me reframe past events as lessons instead of failures, allowing me to let go and grow. Habit 22. Letting fear of failure stop you from acting. Fear of failure stops you from taking risks, pursuing goals, or trying new things. This often leads to missed opportunities and a stagnant life. Solution: reframe failure as feedback. Set small, achievable goals to build confidence over time. Starting this channel was scary for me, but every video taught me something valuable and made the fear worth it. Habit 23. Surrounding yourself with negative people. Negative influences drain your energy and impact your mindset. Studies show that your social circle strongly influences your behavior and outlook on life. Solution: seek relationships that uplift and inspire you. I started spending more time with people who align with my values, and it transformed my motivation and perspective. Habit 24. Worrying about things you can't control. Constant worry wastes mental energy and causes unnecessary stress. Research shows that 85% of the things we worry about never happen. Solution: focus on what you can control, such as your actions and responses. A mantra that works for me is, if I can't change this situation, I won't let it change me. Habit 25. Ignoring mental health. Neglecting mental health can lead to burnout, emotional instability, and physical health problems. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Solution: prioritize self-care, whether it's therapy, meditation, or simply taking a day off. For me, scheduling weekly mindfulness sessions and starting daily walks was a game changer. Habit 26. Living without goals. Lack of direction makes life feel aimless and unsatisfying. People with clear goals are proven to be happier and more successful. Solution: write down 3 short-term and 3 long-term goals. Break them into achievable steps. I keep a vision board in my workspace as a daily reminder of where I'm heading. Habit 27. Clinging to perfectionism. Perfectionism leads to procrastination and dissatisfaction because nothing ever feels good enough. This delays progress and creates unnecessary stress. Solution: focus on progress, not perfection. I've embraced a good enough mindset, especially with my videos, which has helped me stay consistent instead of getting stuck. Habit 28. Not practicing gratitude. Focusing on what you lack fosters negativity and unhappiness. Gratitude has been scientifically proven to improve mental health and relationships. Solution: start or end your day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. I keep a gratitude journal on my phone and find that even on tough days, there's always something positive to acknowledge. Habit 29. Failing to plan your day. Without a plan, it's easier to waste time and overlook priorities. As the saying goes, failing to plan is planning to fail. Solution: spend 10 minutes each morning creating a to-do list. Time blocking has helped me accomplish more in less time and avoid distractions. Habit 30. Avoiding change. Resisting change keeps you in your comfort zone, but also limits growth and new opportunities. Life is constantly evolving, and adaptability is key. Solution: embrace discomfort as a sign of growth. I've found that every major milestone in my life started when I stepped out of my comfort zone. Starting this YouTube channel was one of them, and the results were always worth it. Okay, now that we've uncovered 30 habits that might be holding you back, let me share one final thought. Change is hard. Trust me, I get it. I've been there. But here's the secret. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. The habits we discussed today are like tiny leaks in your boat. Alone, they might seem harmless, but together, they can sink you. The good news? You have the power to patch those leaks. Start small. Pick one habit from this list and work on it this week. Then, move on to the next one at a time. Remember that story I shared earlier? That low point in my life? Tackling just one habit at a time changed everything for me. And if I can do it, so can you. Before you go, I have 2 questions for you. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? And which one will you start working on today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to know. It took me about 12 hours to write, edit, and produce this video. So, I really appreciate if you like the video and consider subscribe to the channel. Remember, every small step you take in your life matters, and I'm here to remind you of that. Let's continue this journey together. Build a life you're proud of, one habit at a time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.